because hydration is something we noticed was the difference maker last time.
Hydration helped Max beat Ari by, what was it, like 700ths of a second?
Yeah.
All because of that one swig of water.
Exactly. And you need every 100th of a second you can get.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you're facing off against really fast cubers.
Especially in the final round.
Especially in the final round, yeah. Okay, so I think they're still practicing here.
We have a different Matty today as well, like Isaac mentioned, because the Matty that we had 6 months ago, the Matty that we had even a few weeks ago, wasn't anywhere near as fast as the Matty that we have today. He's constantly
really
getting better.
improved.
He's constantly practicing, constantly going to these online competitions, and that's one of the big difference makers between him and other competitors.
Has Matty really improved that much in the last couple of weeks?
Not really. I don't know.
I can't bail you out of this one.
Yeah, you can't. But you could bail me up by not bringing it up. Just go with the flow. It's all good.
All right, I think they're scrambled now.
Yeah.
And we see Max taking a drink of water there. Always important.
Exactly. Stay hydrated. In fact, I'm going to take a drink of water too.
Same.
Actually, I think Matty's not scrambled. I spoke too quickly. Or maybe this is a warm-up cube. I can't quite tell.
We have a.
I think he's scrambling.
We have a ray of sunlight coming in through Max's window.
Yeah, he's using the strategy which we all like to use, where you obscure your camera enough with the sun that people can't tell whether your time was a 1 minute, 50-second solve or a 50 flat.
Mm.
You know, it's hard. It's hard to. These stack mat timers don't have much contrast.
No.
Yeah.
They
You
really
really
don't.
need good lighting.
Yeah. Okay,
Good
Matty
lighting
with the thumbs up.
Good lighting is also important to be able to actually see what you're doing. I know, even if it's not dark, but just like kind of yellow lighting, that can really affect the contrast of the plastic color.
Yeah. I remember at some of the Berkeley comps, there were a few times where the lighting wasn't great. And that kind of did screw me up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, once again, proving why UCLA is a better school than UC Berkeley.
Well, now we're about to see which competitor is the better one.
Fair. That's the more important competition. Matty looks like he is...
Both of them are on edges.
Yeah.
It's very hard to tell who is ahead at the moment.
Especially given they use two different methods.
No, I think they both use Redux.
Oh, they both do? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
You can see Max flipping over.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I guess when they get to 3x3 stage, that would be a pretty good indicator.
Yeah, also one thing to note
I think Max,
is that this is a best of 5, so they're going to be doing first to 3 solves.
All right.
Oh, and looks like Max is going to take this first one.
With the 49.
49 and Matty with the 51.
Matty must have thought the 51 was fast, but apparently not fast enough.
Oh. And Manu, does it look like Manu's coming back?
Yeah,
well, I came back at a great time, didn't I?
Did you see that solve, Manu, right there?
I didn't see the solve, but I saw the end. Pretty insane.
You saw the times? Yeah.
Very, very close. This is insane. Didn't think Max would come out with a 49. So that's for sure.
No.
Yeah, I'm glad you're back.
With a best of 5 here, it gives the competitors more of a chance to get warmed up and comfortable with the competition environment.
Yeah,
so Max might have a better chance here.
But at the same time, I don't think Max is happy with the best of 5 because he knows that he doesn't have that many opportunities to beat Matty here, and
that is true.
Yeah, we could also see maybe Matty pull out something very similar that he did in the 4x4 bracket where, you know, Max took like the first 2 and then Matty just took the next 4 in a row.
Yeah, that's what DV Solves is predicting as well.
Looks like they're starting at about the same time.
On the last solve, on the last solve, I think midway through, Matty had a lockup, which might have cost him like a second and a half. So it would have been interesting to see like without that, every lockup, every move really counts when the competitors are this close to each other. They're both on edges.
Yeah, their centers were solved both really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I noticed that Matty's pausing a little bit more than I think I expected him to on edge pairing. Maybe he's just having a little bit of a hard time finding the edges.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Looks
Losing
like
the first
Max is
matchup.
already on 3x3 stage
Looks
now.
like Max is on 3x3, so it looks like, and I think Matty had parity there.
Yeah.
I think Max
Max
take
pretty
it as
far
well.
ahead of
Once
this one.
again, taking the second solve with another
Taking the
49.
Man. So like Isaac was saying,
Wow.
Max is
maybe Max's inconsistencies help him out with a little bit of luck. He can get really fast times. So
Max is
To be fair-
not cutting Matty any
Wow.
slack.
To be fair, you mentioned last time that Max got the first two, but then Matty just swept it after that.
Yeah, we'll see, because Max took a extended break after he got that 20. That was his PB2 solve, best solve that he got on camera. So, but this time he's just going right into the next solve. So maybe that might change things a little bit.
I think he is really in the zone right now, and I don't think he wants to disrupt that.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
It's probably a bit demoralizing for Matty as well to have lost the first two solves, though.
Yeah, he knows that he has to take back the next 3 to win the series. He has to be a reverse sweep.
Yeah.
So it must be
Max took another sip of water there.
a little stressful.
The sip of water.
We're keeping track of sips again, I see.
At the same time, I think both of the competitors understand that while a lot's on the line when it comes to winning 5x5, the prize pool and the leaderboard are locked in for the segment. Maybe not for the season, but
yeah.
regardless, this match is just kind of bragging rights at this point.
Is so exciting.
Yeah.
You just want to watch them. It's so hard to commentate because everything is just going by so quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very mesmerizing.
And every single time I try and focus on one of them, and then I look at the other one, and like they're so far ahead of where they were when I last saw them.
I will say though, it looks like Matty is quite a bit in the lead, so it's his match to lose.
Yeah, I think
His
he's
solve
going
to
into
lose.
3x3 stage right now, I think.
So is Max. However, yeah. Matty
Oh,
takes
wow,
the
actually pretty far ahead.
With
win.
the
Pretty far at
48.
48.
With a 48 of his own.
Once
Wow.
again,
I think
Great
that's the
solve.
That's the
fastest one
fastest
so far.
solve of the day.
And I think Max here with maybe like a minute. Okay, so we're
Both,
starting to see some of the
yeah,
inconsistencies.
both the competitors showing us
Possibly.
what they're made of. Matty showing that he
Yeah,
can
is
bring
this-
those sub
Is
50
this the
solves
start
as
of the
well.
reverse 3-0?
Yeah, Matty showing that he can take those sub 50 solves as well. And Max showing that yes, he is inconsistent and yes, he knows it.
But we could still see him get lucky again for this next solve.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
Evie says Max had some errors in the edges, so that's probably part of the reason that he got a minute. But yeah, we'll see. The fourth solve.
Yeah, let's see. With Cowboy Bebop on in the background, getting the fourth solve up and running. Matty is down one solve, match point for Max. But if he can get this one, force it into solve 5, that's definitely feels good. And I think at that point, Matty might even have the advantage.
Well, Max still has 2 chances to take this, so even if he doesn't take it here, he still has the 5th solve. But I think he would definitely prefer to take it here rather than go to a sudden death 5th solve.
Yeah.
Especially against Matty.
Imagine if they both DNF, man.
That's a very fast centers from Matty.
Max still on centers and now just starting edges.
Yeah, looks like we
So,
might be going into a solve 5.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure
Matty-
if were Matty's centers like exceptionally fast, or did Max make a few errors? Did you guys see?
I think Max might have made some small errors.
And I
Okay.
think
Yeah.
part of it was also that he did start solving a bit later.
Oh, okay.
But this is looking
3x3
quite
stage wrapping up
close.
for Matty. Matty.
And another
48
48.
again. Wow.
crushing it.
Incredible! Wow.
4 out of the 5 48s that we've seen today have been from Matty. The other one being from Max.
And a great solve from Max as well, 53.47, but not quite.
Here we go.
Here
Matty
we go.
needs one more solve to complete the reverse sweep. Max needs one more to put it away. Who is going to win this one? It seems like it has to be a 48 or 49 to win this one, right?
For
I
sure.
would say so, based on the previous solves.
Right now, it's a elongated checkerboard pattern.
Yeah. Yes.
Yep.
We pretty much saw the exact same thing happening in the 4x4 bracket. First 2 solves go to Max, and then Matty just comes in with the reverse sweep. So, once again, it's
We'll
anyone's
see,
game
but,
here.
Yeah.
Max could pull out all the stops.
Yeah, Max is going to need another one of those solves. The inconsistency is going down a bit. The 53 isn't a bad time by any means, but unfortunately just not enough to take it from Matty this time.
To
All
be
right,
fair,
let's see. Final
to be fair,
solve.
a minute solve is not bad by any means either. Just
Yeah.
No,
not
minute
good
solve
for Max.
is great.
But I think 53
in
is closer to
comparison
the range
Yeah.
of variance you'd expect, whereas a minute is like
Yeah.
quite out there.
Mhm.
At least
All
by
right, so
Max's standards.
Max started a little faster.
Yeah.
Voice in the sky.
So he has a
Mhm.
slight edge going
Yep.
to this.
Michael,
It's gonna be. It might impact the match, but Matty +2 on the inspection.
Oh, no way.
No way.
That is big.
oh,
That's
huge.
really,
That is
really
huge.
big.
I don't think
in a
he
game
knows it
where
yet.
Wow.
He has to go fast.
In a game where like the smallest mistakes are gonna like make it or break it. This is insane.
Man.
But looks like both of them
Looks
finishing
like Max
edges
is-
just about the same time.
I don't know. I think
Oh, no.
maybe Max is slightly ahead.
Yeah.
So the +2.
Yeah, I think Max is ahead considering the +2 as
dude.
well.
Yeah.
Going into
Here we go.
3x3 stage
Max
now.
with the
With
clutch
the 49 again.
Another
There we go.
49.
Incredible.
And the 52
And Matty
with the
with
plus
the,
2,
I
even
guess
with the
54.
plus, even with the plus 2 doesn't matter. Finally,
Yep.
Max takes. Oh, looks like the
It would've-
judge accidentally giving the 54 to Max instead of Matty,
Oh.
being a little.
It would have been interesting, like if Matty had gone like 48, but then with the +2 being the
Yeah. That would have been
Yeah.
insane, especially
Yeah.
if he hadn't have known that would have happened.
What was
But,
Max's time? 49.2 something.
49. I don't know.
Wow, this was a finals. This was
I'm really glad I was able to witness this in person.
Graham says he timed. I don't know if this. I guess he says it was 14 seconds, so under 15.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, either way, I don't think it really matters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either way, Max won the.
Max
on the
does
solves.
take it. We might have had to do a retime if it was within those 2 seconds because this is the finals
Yeah,
match.
definitely.
But
You got Matty's inspection.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Matty's so close. He had the broom out. He was ready to sweep Max away, but Max just slapped it out of his hands, closing it off with a 49 to just seal the deal, winning it. The number 2 seed defeating the 1 seed. Excellent job from both competitors, man.
yeah, Max saying no sweep today. I'm the only janitor in this part of town.
Yeah,
I don't know if that analogy really makes sense, but
I think it makes sense.
All
I
right.
think it makes sense. As the sunlight is shining onto him, the champion of the 5x5
Wouldn't it
bracket.
be more like a broom? Like janitors use mops, so like.
All right. You know, analogy close enough.
all right. Well, any questions you'd like to ask the competitors?
I mean, it's got to be crazy seeing like your opponent put up 49, and then like putting up 48. I think that's just insane.
Yeah.
Why did Matty decide to take so much inspection time on the last one?
Fair.
Yeah.
That's a good question. Evan
Ask
coming
them
in
about
with
their
these
hardware.
Great questions and the hardware. True.
Hardware.
I think both of them said they use Vox.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, congratulations, Max.
Oh, praise him.
Hello,
Thank you.
Michael. You finally took a match off of Matty. They said it was impossible. The casters, the commentators, the community. No one thought it was possible, but you said no Meggies. I think I can do it. And you pulled it through. It's crazy how many sub 50s we saw. In fact, every single win in this matchup were sub 50. Like, just wild. So yeah, again, congratulations. Congratulations to you, Matty. If both of you submit your results, we can close the round and then show the leaderboard. I believe, Matty, you are still number 1 in the leaderboard, despite losing this matchup. So congratulations for that. But still, I think Max deserves all the praise because what a match.
Yeah, that was
Matty.
Really close.
Yeah.
Max, you highlighted this in private. You said it was your. It seems like your personal best average. Is that possibly?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Do you have a rough idea of what it was before?
I think it's my in-comp average actually.
It's your in-comp average.
I think so. Yeah, I think part of that just has to do with me not really practicing 5x5s at home that much. And like, I don't pull off sub 50s very often, so to think that I got like 3 of them in a span of 5 solves, it's definitely unprecedented for me.
I think
it's safe to say it's my PB.
Yeah, for sure. Like, a lot of people actually didn't expect this result because Matty is definitely a model of consistency, and Max, I think you admit it yourself. You're a little more of a fluctuated in the spectrum here.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you paid attention to the solves, like Max, Matty quite far in 4x4, and he also, if I remember this correctly, you beat Matty by a couple seconds in the relay. Is that right?
Yeah,
I think it was like by a couple seconds. And it was more than like, say, for example, a 2x2 could determine, but it was definitely worth noting, even though there's both 6 and 7 involved here, that it would have been, if anything, very close, unless you had one of those off days, I guess. Do you have any idea if you could highlight what maybe went wrong in the 1 minute solve, Max? Or did it just feel like normal and maybe a little locky otherwise?
I think it was really just like any other 1 minute solve for me. Yeah, it was locky for one thing, and like my look ahead can struggle sometimes. Like there are some solves where my look ahead is pretty much flawless, like on the sub 50s, but other solves like I just really can't locate edge pieces and whatnot.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was just one of those cases.
Yeah. You know what, like Max, I know you were competing earlier today, but shout out to Matty. I know you've been competing all day. Just on a regular note, aside from cubing, how have you been? I'm sure you're pretty tired. How was life? How was life after the hurricane that nearly hit?
Well, the hurricane wasn't that bad. It was like, I think it went like past the island, so we only got the sides. So that's good. I'm good. I've been practicing. I want to get good in 7x7 because I feel like I feel like I want to like be able to do 2 to 7 relays like sub 5 eventually.
Sub 5?
What is isn't sub 5 like close to the world best, or is it?
Yeah.
What is the wait? Max has it, right? Or Max part?
I think it's like 4:16. I might be really wrong, but I think it's like well below 5 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's insane.
That's crazy.
I would definitely say Max Park's 7x7 solves are just otherworldly in a way.
For sure.
It's like being able to get 140 7x7 solves is just sort of ridiculous. But Matty, do you have any? What are you averaging right now? Like 3?
I've been practicing, so I think my global's around 230 right now.
Global's 230. I see.
Yeah, I feel like in like, what date is it right now? I feel like by the end of the year, I might be able to get like sub 210 maybe.
Sub 210.
So then I might have some fluke sub 2s.
Fluke sub 2s. Have you gotten any sub 2s, or can you count it on your hand how many times?
No way.
No way. Yeah, I mean, I'm totally seeing that. That's probably, I would imagine that would I would support that for sure. I mean, I find it very interesting how compared to all the other people we've had on today, your turning style, even though your times are much quicker than everyone, how you're just staying so composed. It showed in 4x4 too. And I know 7x7 is a lot more about efficiency. And the main method for 7x7 is still Redux. So I could totally see you doing a sub 210 if you put your mind into it for sure. But I would be really excited to see that. Max, have you been practicing any like 6 or 7s?
And by ends, no, not really.
Not really. You said you're focusing on
mainly,
Squad now, right?
Yeah, mostly square one. Lately haven't been doing as much as I used to, but right now I'm really just grinding solves. Not really learning any algs, but I'll get to like learning PBL for square one eventually.
You know CSP, right? Full CSP?
Yeah, I've known that for almost a year now, I think.
Right. Well, that will be pretty interesting to see how you progress into Squan. Did you stream yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, nice.
For like 2 hours or so.
Nice. Those less cube rooms are always fun. Every time I can flex a 7, I feel very proud of myself. Cool. This is quite the match. I actually did not expect a 2-0, 2-2, and then 3-2 max. It was this is definitely a match for the books too, just like the 4x4 match.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for supporting the TPC and us. It was really good to you guys. We love talking with you guys and hanging out. Max, you have your socials, right? It's just your name?
Max Siauw on Twitch, I guess, is where you stream. And
Max Siauw on Instagram and Max Siauw on YouTube as well.
Awesome. Are you still posting on YouTube, or are you going to transition?
Yeah, I'm posting pretty often.
Okay.
Yeah, I post videos on YouTube and stream on Twitch, and Instagram not so much.
And Matty's made his way around the online comps. He needs no introduction to his socials at this point.
The Cubing Jedi.
It really is, yes, the Cubing
Unfortunately,
Jedi.
Luke was not able to take it this time. Anakin winning.
Oh my god, Max Anakin.
What is this?
I'm pretty sure like half the viewers don't even know the reference you're talking about, Freethan.
Really? I don't think kids are that young. I feel like kids, even like 10-year-olds, know about Star Wars.
Okay, actually, this
especially
is
with Disney.
Matty, did you watch any of the Star Wars movies, or like a significant amount of them?
Wait, what do you mean? I watched all of them.
Yeah,
all of them? That makes sense. Your name would be the Cubing Jedi. Yeah.
What about you, Max?
Yeah. What about you, Max?
I probably watched a few when I was like really young, but I didn't really know the plot line or anything. Like I'm not really big on Star Wars.
You know what? That's similar to me. Even though I'm like a lot older, I just never watched Star Wars.
Yeah, me neither.
But I feel like it's such a cultural phenomenon that even if you haven't watched it, you kind of know the story. Like
that's true.
I haven't even watched the second part to the 7th movie of the Harry Potter series.
Well, that's why the Jedi.
But I know what happens.
That's why the Cubing Jedi is such a great name.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Where are we going with this?
Yeah.
Anyways.
No, I don't know. Yeah. Thank you again, Matty, for spending your entire day cubing and spending part of it with us. And Max, thank you to you too for doing that. We really appreciate you guys coming on here.
Yeah. No
Hopefully,
problem.
we see you guys in future streams. Thank you guys so much, and this was a lot of fun.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
See you guys. Congratulations.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Bye, Matty. Bye, Max.
Bye.
GG.
Oh, Isaac is gone. I'll join.
And we are back.
Oh boy, what an exciting matchup. We finally see Max. Max is green. That's strange. Is it a bug? Maybe Matty hasn't entered his results. Nope. Max actually won the match. That's crazy.
You're saying that like we never expected it to happen.
Yeah,
anything can happen. This kind of Twisty Puzzle Cup.
But here's when Matty started coming back, you know, he got the 48. He got the 48. I was like fully expecting to get another 48 or another 49 even and clinch the series. But then 2 things happened. One, the judge comes over and says, "Hey, it's a +2." All of a sudden, now we're all stressing out. Is Matty still going to take it? Anything can happen. Even with a +2, maybe Matty's going to win. And then he gets a slower time even without the +2. So yeah, just crazy. I was fully expecting once the 48s came out, it was going to be a repeat of what happened with 4x4. Matty just continues to sweep through and beat Max, but apparently that's not the case. Anyways, let's take a look quickly at our
Look at the leaderboard
and see who actually comes out of this on top. Everyone pause, champ, while I get the perfect music.
Pause.